Okay, so ready to dive in. Today we're taking a trip, kinda.
Oh, sounds fun.
Yeah, but not like packing your bags trip. More like a trip down memory lane.
Okay, I can work with that. Let's go.
Yeah, we're talking about those, those travel moments, those moments that are funny.
I love those.
Yeah, right. Or sometimes those moments that make you cringe.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, oh, I can't believe that happened. But they're always unforgettable, right? They stick with you.
They really do. And I think that even if you haven't, experienced them all personally, like everyone can relate,
Okay.
Everyone understands the feeling, behind them, the
That's-
thrill, the excitement of the unknown, or like that frustration, when you miss a flight or a connection.
Oh, the worst.
Yeah, or just like the pure joy of a chance encounter with someone. It's something totally unexpected.
Absolutely, and that's kind of that's what we're diving into today. Those experiences, those 10 experiences that really prove that travel, it's not just about where you go.
Right? It's about how you get there. It's about the journey and everything that happens along the way, all the unpredictable things, all the human connections.
You make those memories on the journey,
Yeah.
and I think that's where the real magic happens. So let's get into it.
Let's do it. Okay, so to kick things off, we've all been there. We've all experienced this at some point. Getting lost.
Oh yeah,
Gloriously, hopelessly lost.
totally. Yeah.
That moment when you realize your map, your trusty map, it's led you totally astray.
And you're holding it upside down.
Right. You're like, wait a minute. And you're in some part of town where even the pigeons are looking at you like, what are you doing here?
They're shaking their heads at you.
Yeah.
It's funny though how disorienting that feeling is.
Oh, totally.
Like when you first realize you're lost.
Yeah.
But there's actually reason for that, like a neurological reason.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Research has suggested that getting lost can activate this part of our brains. And it actually heightens our senses.
Wow.
So we become more aware of everything around us. It's like our brain is saying, hey, wake up, pay attention. There's new stuff here. There are new things to discover.
it's like your brain is forcing you to embrace the unexpected.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I remember this one time I was in Prague, beautiful city.
It is beautiful, right?
And I took a wrong turn and I stumbled upon this hidden courtyard.
Oh, wow.
And it had the most amazing street art. It was incredible. I never would have found it if I had, followed my plan.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. It's those unexpected, those detours that lead to the best memories. Speaking of unexpected, what else happens when we travel?
Let me guess. Food.
Food mishaps.
Oh, food mishaps, yes.
You try to order something, you're in a foreign country, you're trying to order something in, another language, and what you get is not at all what you thought you were getting.
It's never what you expect, is it?
Never.
Yeah.
And it can be good or it can be bad. Oh yeah, I've been there. I was in a tiny cafe in rural France. I was trying to order a coffee.
Yeah.
Simple, right? And I ended up with a bowl of, I don't even know what it was. It was like a mystery meat stew. Pretty sure it was mystery meat. I just stuck with baguettes for the rest of the trip.
Sticking to the basics, it's safer sometimes.
Yeah. But you know what though? It's all part of the fun, right? Like trying new things, even if it turns out to be a little adventurous.
Absolutely.
A little too adventurous.
And it's a reminder that travel is about expanding our palettes.
I like that.
Literally and figuratively. It's about embracing new flavors, new cultures, and sometimes, like you said, new levels of digestive discomfort.
That's right. Makes for a good story, though.
It does.
Yeah.
It's those stories that we share, we connect over. Speaking of connections, speaking of stories,
Oh, here we go.
those late night conversations you have.
With fellow travelers?
Yeah.
Like in hostels or on a train?
Yeah, or even just sitting on a park bench watching the world go by.
Yeah.
There's just something about those conversations.
There is something special. I don't know what it is.
It's like travel. Travel creates this space, this liminal space where those social barriers, they just kind of fade away.
Possibly.
And people are more open to sharing their stories, their dreams, their fears,
Yeah, it's like you're all in this shared experience of being outside your comfort zone. So it's like this instant bond.
Yes.
You might be from completely different backgrounds, but you're all united by this desire to explore, to learn, to connect with people. I've had some of the most the most profound conversations with people that I've just met on the road.
Yeah.
Like people I never would have crossed paths with in everyday life.
You know, and those conversations can even sometimes they spark these really unexpected friendships.
Oh, cool.
You know, it's like that experience you mentioned about finding a travel buddy.
Yeah.
It highlights how travel can bring together like-minded people, you know, who might start as strangers but end up sharing these incredible adventures together.
It's magical.
Yeah.
It really is. There's just something magical about finding someone who shares that wanderlust with you.
Yeah.
You know, someone who wants to explore the hidden alleyways, try all the questionable street food.
And laugh along the way.
Exactly. Laughing is so important.
Yeah.
Gotta laugh. Those shared experiences, they create memories that last a lifetime.
They do. And sometimes those memories involve moments of pure serendipity, you know, like stumbling upon a wedding celebration.
Oh, that's happened to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing how travel allows you to witness all those different cultural traditions.
Firsthand, yeah.
Yeah, firsthand. Like,
Yeah.
you know, in some parts of the world, it's considered good luck for a stranger to stumble upon a wedding procession.
It is, you know, but of course, you always have to approach those situations with respect and sensitivity.
Of course.
Yeah. Observe from a distance if you're not explicitly invited to participate.
Right. Be a respectful observer.
Yeah.
Embrace those moments of cultural immersion, even if they're unexpected. But sometimes those unexpected turns, they're not as delightful. Like when your luggage decides to take a separate vacation.
Oh no.
Your luggage is broken.
The dreaded broken luggage. It's definitely a test of your patience.
Oh yeah.
And how resourceful you can be.
Oh, for sure.
But it's also a good reminder that travel isn't always about being perfectly prepared.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's about learning to adapt, to go with the flow, and to embrace the imperfections.
It's about rocking that plastic bag as a purse.
Yes.
With confidence, right?
Yeah.
But you know, even when things go wrong, there's always a silver lining. Like that experience of your phone dying
Oh gosh.
just as you're about to capture that picture perfect sunset.
It's ironic, isn't it? We're so obsessed with documenting our travels for social media that we forget to actually just be present.
Yeah.
You know, to just be there in the moment. So having your phone die, it can be a blessing in disguise.
It's a really good way to look at it.
Yeah, it forces you to just put down the device, soak in the beauty.
Be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a reminder that the most vivid memories are the ones we imprint in our minds, not the ones that we capture on camera.
And speaking of vivid memories, you know, who doesn't love waking up to an unexpected sunrise, especially when you're somewhere truly breathtaking?
It's like the universe is giving you a personal show.
It is. There's something magical about those moments of solitude and reflection. It reminds us to appreciate those simple wonders.
Even when you're exhausted.
Yes, even when we're sleep deprived and slightly disoriented, it's a reminder that the best travel experiences are often the ones that aren't scripted, the ones that surprise you and challenge you and ultimately connect you to something bigger than yourself.
Absolutely. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm curious, like what unexpected travel experiences have you had? The ones that shifted your perspective or created a lasting memory. You know, share those stories with us online because we'd love to hear them. Who knows, maybe your misadventure will inspire someone else's next great journey.
That would be awesome.
All right. Until next time, safe travels, everyone. And remember, the best journeys are often the ones we least expect.
And sometimes the most profound journey is the one we take within ourselves.
That's beautifully said. And hey, speaking of journeys, wouldn't it be wild if all this time I was actually just an AI program?
What?
Like meticulously crafting these travel tales without ever actually, setting foot on a plane.
Yeah, that would be a plot twist worthy of a deep dive episode all of its own.
The irony.
The irony.
Okay, we'll see you next time.
See ya.